Okay. Greetings, Starfighters. Welcome to the last Star Trek Online video of 2022, and, you know, probably the last Arkle Studios video of 2022, period. And the Season 8 for the Shameless Cash Grab Season 8 wrap-up will be next month, and then I'll probably kick off Season 9 in February, and, yeah, as I'm recording this, there's like only 5 days left in the year anyway, so I just wanted to get another one out. We are doing Capture the Flag, which is the mission that takes place aboard the Romulan Republic flagship, which is a Scimitar-class ship. You might remember the Scimitar from the worst TNG movie, Nemesis, but, yeah, let's... I seem to be having a couple of issues with lag. It seems to have caught up at least a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm recording this a little later than normal, and I guess there's just more demand on the bandwidth in the neighborhood. I live in the United States. Internet pretty much sucks here. But hopefully, if you're seeing this, it means it wasn't too terrible.
The Vaadwaur are attacking ships in the Orlitis system. The Romulans are sending the Lisette to assist them, and I want you to back them up.
Work with Commander Jirok and the Lisette, and I think you'll be ready for anything the Vaadwaur throw at you. Good luck.
There's something interesting I'd like you to...
Yeah, you always say that. Okay, so we're good. That... Why didn't that show up in the... There we go. Wow, that doesn't usually take that long.
Glad to have you by our side. This is one of the systems marked for further examination during your work with Subcommander Seyhen. I'm not sure what the Vaadwaur are up to here, but they're fighting like demons. They're attacking a small group of Alliance vessels. More hostile ships are on the way. I propose we divide and conquer. The Lisette will fly ahead and catch any incoming ships, while you free our trapped allies. Your thoughts?
Good idea. The Perth Amboy will rescue the trapped ships. Oh, come on. Targeting. Hey! Come on. Dang, these things are... Come on, turn. Time to repair ally ship. Here we go.
Now the Vaadwaur will know the fury of the core.
Ah, there it is. Okay, it's a little janky, but it's been worse. So there's a Concord class in the battle now. And up ahead is a Nausicaan ship that will be joining us. I did not... Okay, I think the lesson we're learning here today is no more evening recording sessions. If I can't get this game recorded in the morning or early afternoon, don't bother.
We're ready to fight.
A large Vodwar fleet just arrived. This is our chance to strike before they retreat.
Summon some Herc help here to help clear the road faster. Scavern's telling me they're receiving a distress signal from the Lisette.
Greetings. I am Lieutenant Gaius Celan, Chief Intelligence Officer for the Lisette. I regret to inform you that the Vaudois now control the ship. The bridge is lost, and we are locked out of most internal sensors. However, I managed to access a secure comm channel before the security codes were changed, and have located a safe location for transport. I have sent the coordinates to your ship. Without your assistance, the Lisette and her crew will be lost.
I'll speak to my crew. Okay, Tarsi says, we have a lock on Lieutenant Celan's location, sir. We can transport you and your small team over when you're ready. Just give the word. Now, I'm going to replace Temet with the character named after my father. And you're might be wondering why I'm doing that? Yeah, we're in the middle of the Christmas event right now, the holiday event, Q's Winter Wonderland, and that is 100% the kind of sweater my dad would have worn if one existed, so, yeah. Well, no, he's got medical abilities, will be fine. Okay.
The ship is swarming with Vaudois soldiers. Our security forces are attempting to engage them, but as of yet, we have not made significant gains. I am unable to contact other members of the senior staff, but I believe they are still alive. Very coincidental, really. Our current situation is remarkably similar to my invasion scenario 4591. When you are ready, we can go over our plan of attack.
Invasion scenario 4591?
Scenarios, plural. I have gone through several hundred holodeck simulations of various factions attempting to board the Lisette. As the designated intelligence officer, it is important I know what to do in every scenario. The Vaudois simulation is incomplete, but they are acting in accordance to several other scenarios. If you are wondering, I do have a scenario that deals with your crew boarding us. I would enjoy talking to you sometime about how to improve your vulnerabilities.
Let's just talk about how to retake the Lisette.
We need to retake several key areas of the ship. The security team here will capture the bridge. Meanwhile, your team should storm the med bay, which we are very close to. Dr. Kratark should be there. After that, we must retake the armory to prevent the Vaudois from resupplying. In the majority of my scenarios, Lieutenant Terrell is there making a stand against the invaders.
After that...
From there, we need to see whether the Vaudois perform like Scenario 4591 or Scenario 3291. Though perhaps they may surprise us and be more like 6895. My apologies. We do not have time for my idle speculation. Any questions?
Okay. None. We'll head to the... Wow, somebody screwed up their grammar on that one. We'll head to the med bay and recover Dr. Kratak. I think that's what they meant to write there. Oh, shit, I still have my Winter Wonderland gear. I need to... These will not do any damage against the Vaudois, so, yeah, I better switch these out. Whoopsie-doodle. Okay. Where were we? Oh, Okay, a little bit of lag, but, again, I've had worse. Never doing a... Yeah, we're never doing a, assistant crew member. We're never doing an evening recording again. This is not great. Oop. Scan down to Lisette. Crew member. It's too late. This crew member is dead. Same deal with this guy, it looks like.
You must stop this meaningless massacre! Consider the balance!
That's the one who defied Gaul! Kill them all!
You have my thanks. Such reckless slaughter!
Okay.
Thank you for the rescue. The Vaudois have no respect for anything other than their own selfish goals. I'm sorry, but I cannot help you any further. I am just a civilian scientist, not a trained killer, a trained soldier like you. I'll wait here until everything has settled down, unless you believe there is something I can do.
Check to see if anyone here is alive and then bring them to the med bay after my team secures it.
Yes. That is more than acceptable. I will not fight, but I can help restore the balance by helping others. I will attempt to stabilize anyone who needs help here, and then await word from you or the doctor that the medbay is safe.
Very good. Stay safe while I move toward the medbay. Okay, that guy's part of a race that was created for the game called the Defiri. They have this thing about, balance and all that, and that'd make more sense if the brain missions were still part of the regular story, but not the biggest fan of the brain missions, to be honest. Too many puzzles. Hello. Alright, and here we go, ready to retake the
Do
medbay.
your worst. You're amateurs compared to the tall Shiar. I will not sit by and let you take this ship. Thank you. Let's get to work.
Alright, Doc, what are we doing?
Glad to see you, but if you came here instead of the bridge, it means you're following a plan made by Gaius and his scenarios. The equipment here is still operational. I'll begin treating the wounded. There's a console nearby you can use to contact the security team heading to the bridge.
Good, I'll use the console to get in touch with the security squad. And I'll keep clicking until it works. Okay. Oop. Ah.
Good timing. We're about to storm the bridge. We'll keep the channel open during the assault. I'll contact you again after we have control.
Understood? Good luck. Incoming cutscene, folks.
What makes you think you will succeed where others have failed? You should have taken Gaul's offer.
I imagine we both overheard the same thing. Very curious. I've run simulations where the security team failed, but none like this. We should continue with the plan. We have this area secure, and you are the only mobile unit still available. If you can recover Ju and her team in the armory, we will have another opportunity to retake the ship.
I'll head to the armory and find Lieutenant Terrell. You gotta love how I can do an orbital strike inside a ship. This game just don't give a fuck. It can be way too easy to get stuck on something sometimes.
Thanks for the help, I guess. We should talk strategy. Bah! Badwar. I'll take down every last one of them, I swear it. Nobody makes me look like a fool. I guess I'll let you deal with a few. I can't be in two places at once. We have problems in the brig and in engineering.
Tell me what the situation is.
Cyanel and his team are pinned down in engineering, and Commander Jirok and Sub-Commander Merrill are in the brig. I'm going to head engineering. If the Badwar get control of the Singularity, we're done. Think you could secure the brig?
I'll secure the brig and free Commander Jirok. Let's see if we can act good. The more Romulans we can save, the better. Just from a morality standpoint, that has no bearing on the final fight of the mission.
delay them. I need time.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Disable the security grid, and we can get out of here.
Right, where is... I just did this mission with another character the other day. There it is. Okay.
Thank you. What's the situation?
Alright. Speak with...
You're a welcome sight. I was on the bridge. We were attacked by just one Vadwar, but he was different, stronger, unstoppable. He wiped out our security team, but he knocked Var and me out. Put us here for questioning. What's happening? Do we have control of the bridge?
We have the med bay and the armory. Lieutenant Terrell is in engineering, but the bridge is still contested.
Is Zinal there? If he and Zhu can hold engineering while we take the bridge, we can take control of the ship and then clean up the Vadwar from there. I'll still need some time to recover. You and Subcommander Merrill should head to the bridge. I'll stay here and monitor the situation. Be on your guard. The Vadwar that took that bridge shrugged off our attacks like they were nothing. He won't go down easily.
My team will secure the bridge. Ah, turn it in the wrong direction. Oh. Ah. We'll head back this way because...
Commander Jurok requires our assistance.
Yep. Alright. Gonna head back to the turbolift.
He's... gone. Strange. Excellent work. We have control of the ship's life support, navigation, and weapon systems again. According to the logs, the Vadwar leader was attempting to open fire on your ship. Doesn't look like he could get past Lieutenant Salon's security algorithm. I'll handle things up here, but could you use that console to contact Lieutenant Terrell? Tell her to scramble her security teams and find that Vadwar.
I'll let her know the situation.
If you want to live, you'll give me what I want.
I've survived worse than you.
You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Was this all a trick to lure us away from engineering? What are they trying to... No, he couldn't. I fear the worst. If the Vadwar is in engineering, he could turn off the shielding protecting the Singularity Core. Without containment, the Singularity will implode.
Stay here and keep the bridge secure. I'll go to engineering and stop the Vadwar.
This way. Narwhal and I have a plan. Very predictable. If the Vadwar can't use the Lisette to attack other ships, they will make a statement by destroying us with our own singularity. I've analyzed the data from other teams fighting the Vadwar. It's pointless for you to try to fight him. Your weapons are inadequate for the task. However, Narwhal has come up with an interesting theory that may work.
What is the theory?
The vents in the Singularity Core carry a modified version of plasma. I'm not cleared to give you all the details, but the Lisette is testing several advances that have not been provided to other ships in the fleet at this time. Narwhal believes direct exposure to this modified plasma may create a vulnerability in the Vadwar. I believe this plan has a low chance of success, but it is the best option we have. If you can lure the Vadwar beneath the vents, Nowell and I will overload them, causing the plasma to cover the Vaudouar and weaken him. You'll have one more problem to deal with before that, however.
What problem?
The Vaudouar has erected a shield around the Singularity Core. Very smart, I must say. No one will be able to affect him when he is inside. You must trick him into dropping that shield. I suggest playing towards the Vaudouar's pride. That is usually the surest way to convince someone to make a suboptimal move. Once that is done, lure the Vaudouar beneath one of the vents. We'll activate the plasma, and then you can properly knock out our friend. Are you ready?
I'll confront the Vaudouar and stop him from destroying the ship. Oh wait, there's somebody over here that might need to be helped? Well, I'm guessing if it was possible, you two would have already done it. Alright, well... see if, probably not, but can't hurt to check. Alright.
Your ship is doomed!
Okay. Classic video game boss fight.
You made it. A shame. We had hoped you would be neutralized by now. But you show an unusual resilience. Perhaps that's why Gaul made his generous offer. You're too late to stop what is happening. The Singularity Core's overload has already begun. You will all be destroyed by your greatest weapon. It's almost poetic, really.
Where's your pride as a Vaudouar? You have to use a singularity to kill me?
Ah, my pride as a Vaudouar. That's good. Very good. This is simply the most efficient way. I could kill you all one at a time, but I have better things to do.
But I'll survive. I can transport myself out of here at any moment. We all can. Your jammers are down.
Interesting. But will you abandon the Lisette, or will you stay until the last glorious second to try and save it? Regardless, I will admit you make a point. You've survived too many of your previous encounters for me to leave anything to chance. I will enjoy seeing the last bit of life leave your eyes.
Learn to live with disappointment. Okay, now we head over here. Get over to the red. I said get over to the red. Come on. Dipshit. Right.
He's vulnerable to the plasma. Focus your fire.
That was a really bad time for the lag to kick in. Summon my dinosaur.
He's recovering. Lure him back beneath one of the pipes.
He's vulnerable to the plasma. Focus your fire.
It's time to finish this.
It'll take more than that to kill me. I will not be stopped.
We need a better solution.
Something powerful enough to knock him back without a grenade.
I've got just the thing.
What was that thing?
I don't know, but we need a better way to fight it.
I'll get to work.
was certainly interesting, wasn't it?
We will not forget what you did for us. Lieutenant Ceylon will work with Nerl to learn more about this Vaadwaur. If there are more out there like him, we're going to need more than luck to fight them. We need to know more. Why was this Vaadwaur practically invincible? He wasn't like any of the others we've faced helping the Kabali or the Toray. I hope we can help find an answer. It's the least we can do.
Of course, if you've played this game before, you already know the answer, and if you haven't, well, actually, the next mission is going to reveal it anyway, so...
Haven't taken a hit like that since Obasek and I were fighting the Tal Shiar. Gonna be sore in the morning. But the singularity is stabilized. That Vaadwaur tried to lock us out of the containment system, but he wasn't as smart as he thought he was. Thanks for your help. Next time we're in a firefight, I'll do more than just lay on the ground unconscious.
Looking forward to it, Sub-Commander.
Thank you for all your help. Without you, we would have lost the Lisette. It's unfortunate we couldn't capture the Vaadwaur alive for questioning. He was unlike anything I've ever seen. What made him so powerful?
I don't know, but we need to find out.
Nerl did manage to get a few scans. He's compiling a report on what he found, and your success with the plasma. We'll need to adapt. We can't count on throwing every Vaadwaur like him into a singularity core. We will handle the repairs. You should return to your ship when you are ready.
I will. Good luck with your repairs.
Commander Jirok, I have some preliminary data for you. The Vaadwaur gave off a modulated carrier wave every time he was attacked by an energy weapon. In effect, he reflected the energy outward as infrared radiation. Nowell and I are not yet clear on whether this is a product of biology or technology, but he did show strange isoboromine neurotransmitter activity. Regardless, this will give us a starting point to find vulnerabilities. I'll send on more findings as we complete them, and we should be able to adapt our weapons to be more effective in the future.
Next time, we'll be prepared. Next time, we'll be prepared. There we go. Okay. I can transport you back to the Perth Amboy as soon as you finish your tasks there. Yeah, we're pretty well done.
So, the Vaadwaur have some sort of super soldier to throw at us now. Wonderful. I've tasked some research groups to discover a way to fight these super Vaadwaur. With luck, we'll have tactics to use against them soon.
Hopefully sooner rather than later. One more thing, losing Lisette would have been a major blow. The Romulans won't forget what you did for them anytime soon, and neither will I. Well done.
There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
Okay, that will have to be next time, though. And also, let me save that for when I can get another bridge officer upgrade. Because, yeah, I'm glad that they've added those. Which reminds me, did I give him an extra trait? Yeah, okay. I've already used one on Scavron. So, let's see if that one's in engineering kit. The next time I'm able to get one of these upgrades, I'll have to give it to one of my engineering officers. Maybe her or him. And I'll decide later. Anyway, thanks for joining me for the last Arkle Studios video of 2022. I'd say have a great new year, but that kind of feels like tempting fate at this point, doesn't it? So, just do your best. Have fun and stay safe.